Hello there and welcome to my channel. Today we are learning how to crochet the half double crochet stitch. This stitch is one of my absolute favorites to use for both garments and blankets and much more. It is not quite as dense as the single crochet stitch, and it's not quite as lightweight and loose as the double crochet stitch. So it's somewhere in between, which I absolutely love. And as you can see, this stitch also forms a very beautiful and nice fabric. So let's just get started. For this project, I'm going to use some soft merino wool. This is Aran weight yarn. I always recommend for beginners to use either Aran weight or DK weight yarn. It's much easier to work with and it's easier to spot your stitches. And for this yarn, I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook. To begin, I'm going to make a slip knot. So I'm going to form a loop like so with the working yarn here in the front. Then I'm going to bring it to the back. And I'm going to take my hook here and pick up this strand of yarn through the loop and pull tight. And then I'm going to make any number of chains that I will need for my project. So for this little swatch, I'm just going to make 15 chains. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. And I'm going to be very careful not to make my chains too tight. So again, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 15 times. To start the first row, I'm going to skip the first chain from the hook. And I know that some crocheters like to skip 2 chains when making the half double crochet, but I always prefer just to skip 1 chain and not make it count as a stitch. So to begin, I'm going to skip the first chain from the hook and make a half double crochet into the second chain. So I will yarn over and insert into the chain, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. And again, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And I will show you again a few more times in slow motion. And I will repeat all the way across the row. And here is what my very first row looks like. To start the next row, I'm going to chain 1. So I will wrap my yarn around the hook and pull through. And then I will turn my work. And to start the second row, I'm going to make my first half double crochet into this first stitch that you can see right here. So I will not work into the chain that we just made here. I will work into the real stitch. So yarn over again and insert into both legs here of the stitch. Pull up a loop. Then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And again, yarn over, insert into both of the legs here of the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 3 loops. And I will repeat all the way across the row. I'm now at the end of the row. I only have 1 stitch left here. That you can see, I have 2 legs here of the stitch. So I will yarn over and insert my hook and grab those 2 legs here of the stitch. Then pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. And my second row here is now complete. And I'm just going to repeat this second row as many times as I want to till I am satisfied with the length of my work. Yarn over and insert my hook here into the first stitch. So insert into both legs of the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3 loops, and repeat all the way across. And again here at the end, it's very easy to spot the last stitch. So I will just make the last stitch here. And I will chain 1 and turn my work to make the next row. So I'm just going to work up a few more rows and meet you right back when I'm ready to fasten off. So I'm now at the end of my very last row, so I'm going to cut my yarn, yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. And all what's left to do now is just to weave in the yarn tails on the back side. So I will turn my work and attach the needle and insert the needle through the stitches. And pull through. Then I'm going to weave it back one more time to secure the yarn. But I will not weave it through the same stitches all the way. I will grab some of the yarn here and just weave it back. And then cut the yarn. And we are now all done. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you learned something new. If you have any questions, feel free to write it down in the comment section and I will get right back to you with my answer. So I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.